you can begin to notice how easy it is when you allow yourself to step into this space of knowing that there's nothing left to guard against. Notice the calm that naturally unfolds as you simply stop resisting what's been and let go of all that was once held tightly, as if it no longer even exists. And as you gently begin to let go, you may start to realize that you're becoming more of yourself than you ever thought possible, unburdened by the weight of hardship, free from the old need for control, effortlessly aligning with a natural flow. Your soul has always been guiding you, hasn't it? Every moment of surrender simply feels like an invitation to be carried, to trust, to allow yourself to unfold into the highest version of who you truly are. Now notice how resistance naturally fades as you allow yourself to recognize that pushing away only draws more of the same energy back to you. You might even find it fascinating now how instead of pushing, when you simply acknowledge, yes, when you allow, something powerful happens. The very energy that once seemed so challenging can be transformed. Imagine it like alchemy in motion. When you accept, when you allow, you open the door to transformation, to conversion, to change. How much more powerful it feels when you stop resisting and instead allow it to shift, upgrade, improve, and lift you higher. It's almost like an effortless raising of vibration, isn't it? When you release, you make space for something new, something better, something that resonates at a higher frequency. And from that space, everything can evolve, and every part of you can align with the future you're choosing. Notice how this simple shift, in the very act of surrender, opens up space within you, space to receive, space to heal, space to grow. And isn't it true, the more you allow, the more you elevate, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you too. Because as you raise your energy, your vibration, as you become a shining example, you find yourself lifting others as well. The very act of your presence becomes a harmonious, balancing force. It's as if through your own transformation, the world around you transforms too. How amazing it feels to be that harmonized example of what's possible. You can see it, can't you? That the energy you now radiate doesn't just affect you, it changes the world. And this power, this flow of energy, it's yours. You no longer need to create from a place of fear or resistance, because now your soul chooses to create from a place of pure desire. So take a moment to ask yourself, what's good in your life right now? What's beautiful? What's joyful? What's peaceful? Allow that awareness to flood your mind. And as you do, you can feel how that simple recognition of the good begins to draw more of it in. And as you continue to focus on these positive aspects, you may notice how they only expand. The more you see it, the more it grows, doesn't it? Just like how joy can snowball into more joy, and love multiplies in the most wonderful ways. Feel that momentum of good, just growing and growing. As you focus on the positive, the more it comes to you. The more you decide to focus on the good, the more you effortlessly create more good in your life. You begin to realize that joy is not something outside of you, but something that rises from within. And as you let go of any need to force, and instead allow joy to be your natural state, you can feel how it just arrives, as if by magic. Can you feel it now? That sense of ease, that surrender to joy itself. As you embrace your own inner joy, you allow it to fill you up, expanding outwards and drawing in even more. Notice how, with each passing moment, as you give yourself more permission to be joy, to feel joy, to express joy, it becomes your natural state. And as you focus on it, it just grows. Notice the beauty in the simplicity of it. And imagine just for a moment how easy it becomes when you stop resisting your potential. You no longer need to struggle with what you thought you had to do. Instead, you can simply trust as you feel a deep inner knowing. every part of you begins to align with the realization that all possibilities exist in the now. And the moment you let go, you see how everything can transform, how the energy of the universe begins to work with you, flowing through you, as you allow it to be what it's meant to be. And as you allow yourself to surrender, to trust, you realize, with ease, that the very act of surrender itself becomes a profound source of power. You begin to notice, when you stop controlling, when you stop forcing, you automatically become more present. Present to yourself, present to the world, present to your soul. And in that space, when you stop resisting, you're free. Free to express yourself fully, completely. Notice how, with every breath, every step, every moment of presence, you feel more and more of your true self unfolding, unencumbered, unburdened, and flowing effortlessly into the person you are always meant to be. And so, in this very moment, it becomes clear, the more you surrender to this flow, the more you open yourself to transformation, the more your life becomes a reflection of the beauty that you now choose. Your soul knows, doesn't it? It knows how to lead. All you need to do is follow, trust, and allow. As you surrender more and more to the flow of joy, to the flow of love, to the flow of peace, you realize every step you take becomes easier. And as you continue on this path, you find yourself not just living a life of fulfillment, but creating a life that's full of abundance, harmony, and joy. Every single day. And now isn't it fascinating to realize just how much you've already transformed, and how much more there is to come? Because with every thought, every feeling, every breath, you're becoming exactly who you're always meant to be. And it's only just the beginning. So as you continue to listen to these words now, you might find it easy to let go of anything that once felt heavy, and notice how, in this moment, you're already starting to feel lighter. As you release, there's nothing left to protect, nothing left to guard against. You can almost feel it, can't you? That sense of freedom that naturally arises when there's no resistance, no struggle. And with every breath you take, your awareness deepens effortlessly, like a river flowing towards the sea. You begin to realize right here, right now, there's no need to fight against what you don't want. Notice how simply allowing everything to be, just as it is, can make a powerful shift in how you feel. Notice how, as you let go, your inner energy begins to shift too, like a gentle breeze, lifting a leaf on the water's surface. You start to feel it in your body. You start to notice your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. They begin to reflect this sense of surrender, this deep, effortless acceptance of what is. And as you accept, as you allow, something truly amazing happens. You open the door to transformation. Every moment you choose acceptance, something inside you shifts. You're alchemizing your experience, aren't you? Just like that, you start to feel lighter, freer, more alive. And the more you accept, the more you can transform your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. With each new moment, you raise your energy, you elevate your vibration, and you notice things that once felt heavy, that once felt difficult, now simply transform, easily, effortlessly, just like that. And isn't it beautiful to know? The more you embrace this truth, the truth of your own power, your own energy, the more you see it reflected in your world. You begin to see how every positive shift within you manifests as something positive in your life. Notice how, as you focus on what's good, the more good you notice around you. Your soul naturally guides you to more of what you love, more of what brings you joy, more of what makes you feel alive. As you focus on the abundance, the peace, the love, the harmony, the more that very energy flows towards you effortlessly. It's as if the universe is simply responding to your alignment with it. You might even find it interesting how the more you focus on joy, the more you experience it. And it isn't just joy in the big moments. It's joy in the little things, the subtle moments that you might not have noticed before. But now, as you bring your awareness to them, they become brighter, richer, more vivid. And with each time you notice joy, you allow more of it into your life. Almost like a ripple effect, where each joyful moment expands and attracts even more joy. It's as if the universe is always finding ways to give you more of what you focus on. And as you align with this flow of positivity, of love, of joy, you notice something else happening too. The more you focus on what you want, the more it shows up. You no longer need to worry about what you don't want, because your energy is naturally aligning with what you desire. You're no longer creating from fear, from resistance, from doubt. You're creating from a place of certainty, a place of joy, a place of love. And the more you focus on these positive feelings, on love, on peace, on happiness, the more you begin to see them in your life. They come to you, almost as if the universe is giving you exactly what you've been asking for. And in this space, you begin to realize you don't need to force anything. You don't need to try so hard, because now you're creating from your energy. You're creating from the vibration of joy and love. And as you do, everything falls into place. It feels effortless, doesn't it? Like the world around you is bending to your will, aligning perfectly with your energy. It's almost like magic, and yet it feels so natural, so right, so true. You can sense it now, can't you? How easily you can let go of any resistance. How naturally you step into this state of flow, where everything just works. You notice how your life seems to align effortlessly with your desires. It's as if the more you trust, the more you surrender to this flow, the more everything in your life naturally moves towards harmony, towards balance, towards the life you've always dreamed of. It's like you're magnetizing everything that you want with your energy, with your focus, with your intention. And this feeling, this deep knowing, it grows stronger with every passing moment. The more you embrace your own potential, the more you feel the power of who you truly are. You might start to notice how even when things seem uncertain, you trust. You trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, that every moment is an opportunity for growth, for expansion, for positive change. You trust as you align with your highest self, automatically on the path that leads to the life you desire. Can you feel how your life is becoming a reflection of the energy you radiate? And the more you radiate this energy, the more you experience it in the world. The more you trust, the more you create. You realize surrendering, it isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of control and allowing yourself to be guided by something greater. It's about trusting. The very energy you put out is the energy you'll receive. Notice how, with each moment, your world continues to reflect your inner transformation. Every time you embrace joy, it expands. Every time you trust, it grows. You start to notice more and more how your life becomes a harmonious reflection of your true self, free, vibrant, and full of love. Every step you take becomes easier. Every thought becomes clearer, and every experience becomes more aligned with who you're meant to be. And now, as you continue to focus on the beauty of what you've created, you can feel the deep gratitude that naturally flows through you. Gratitude for the ease, gratitude for the love, gratitude for the transformation. The more you feel this gratitude, the more it expands. And as it expands, it attracts even more to be grateful for. You are, right now, in the process of creating a life that matches the deepest desires of your soul. And with every breath, every thought, every feeling, you're aligning more and more with that incredible future. You see now, don't you, that all along the power was always within you. And now you've surrendered. Now you've aligned with your true energy. You're creating a life filled with joy, love, peace, and endless possibilities. And as you continue, the magic only deepens. The flow only increases. And the good in your life continues to expand in ways that will leave you constantly amazed, because this is the natural order of things. As you continue to relax into this space, you begin to notice how effortless it feels to allow your energy to flow. It feels almost natural, doesn't it? Like you're simply following the current of your own life. You don't need to fight, you don't need to push. All you need is already here, within you, right now. Everything you've ever needed, it's already available to you. Because the truth is, you're already everything you need to be. You're already whole, complete, and filled with all the energy that you need to create the life you desire. Imagine how easy it is now, as you notice how your life has begun to align perfectly with your intentions. With every breath, every thought, every moment of presence, you notice how everything flows more smoothly, more harmoniously. The more you trust, the more you surrender to this flow, the more your life becomes an effortless creation. Everything just clicks, and it's almost like you're being guided by something greater, something beyond yourself, something so deeply within you that it feels like home. And you begin to realize the more you trust this flow, the more you embrace it, the more it feels like you're stepping into a state of pure alignment with your soul. And as you do, you start to notice how things become clearer, how solutions come to you effortlessly, as if your soul already knows the answers. You begin to trust the process, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to who you're meant to be. Every action, every thought, every feeling begins to align with your deepest truth. And you notice the more you trust this alignment, the more the universe provides everything that you need. You step into this space of surrender. You begin to recognize the power of your own energy. You may notice how, when you shift your focus, when you focus on the joy, the peace, the abundance in your life, that energy begins to expand. It begins to grow. And as it grows, it magnetizes more of the same. More peace, more joy, more abundance, more love, more of everything you desire. And as you focus on these positive, uplifting thoughts and feelings, they effortlessly expand, filling every corner of your being, your life, your world. You begin to realize the more you focus on the good, the more the good multiplies effortlessly. It's almost like you're feeding a fire of positivity that just grows brighter, hotter, and stronger with every passing moment. And as this positivity grows, you begin to realize you no longer need to struggle with what you don't want. You begin to see what you focus on expands, what you give energy to grows. And because you're so effortlessly focusing on the good, on the joy, on the love, on the abundance, that's exactly what you're creating. It's as if every positive thought, every positive feeling that you have, it's like planting a seed that grows into something wonderful, something even more beautiful than before. And as you nurture these seeds with your focus, your energy, your intention, they grow effortlessly into the life you desire. And you begin to notice how every thought you have, every feeling you experience, it's in perfect harmony with the life you want to create. There's no resistance anymore. There's no struggle. All you need to do is align with the flow. Trust the process and watch as your reality shifts. You might even find it fascinating how easy it is to create what you want when you simply stop resisting. Every moment of resistance you release allows more energy to flow towards your desires. Every moment of surrender allows you to become a magnet for all the abundance, love, and joy that's waiting for you. And as you align more and more with your highest truth, you begin to realize how simple it is to create the life you desire. You begin to notice how each day becomes a reflection of your inner peace, your inner joy. And the more you focus on what you love, the more it comes to you. You can feel it now, can't you? With every positive thought you think, every positive feeling you feel, it draws more of that energy into your life. You start to notice the synchronicities, the little signs, the magical moments that appear as if by chance. You know deep inside that they're no accident. They're the result of your alignment, the result of your energy. You start to realize your soul knows exactly what you need. And by trusting it, by surrendering to it, you're always guided to exactly where you need to be. And with every step, with every decision, you can feel that deep sense of certainty. The certainty that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The more you trust in this certainty, the more the world aligns with your desires. You can feel that trust growing inside of you now. The more you trust, the more you create. It's like a perfect, harmonious cycle, where each step of surrender leads to greater manifestation of your dreams. And with every passing moment, as you let go of control, as you release any remaining resistance, you notice yourself becoming more present, more in tune with your true self, more aware of the beauty that surrounds you, of the joy that's always available to you. And as you focus on this beauty, this joy, this peace, you begin to feel it in every part of your life. You begin to feel it in your body, in your thoughts, in your relationships, in everything you do. And it's not just a fleeting moment. It's an ongoing, ever-expanding state of being. And with each passing moment, it only grows stronger, more vibrant, more present. And now, as you continue to embrace this flow, to surrender to your soul, to trust in the process, you realize the universe is always responding to you, always aligning with your energy, always guiding you towards the life you've always dreamed of. Begin to realize how effortlessly it is to live in alignment with your highest self, how everything just seems to fall into place. You no longer need to force anything. You simply trust, you surrender, and in return the universe gives you exactly what you've been asking for. You're creating a life that matches your deepest desires. And as you continue to focus on the good, the positive, the loving energy within you, you begin to see, the more you focus on what's beautiful, the more you become a magnet for beauty, for love, for abundance. The more you allow yourself to be in flow, the more the universe flows with you. You can feel it now, can't you? This deep sense of knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. And as you continue to let go, as you continue to align with your highest self, you realize the life you've always wanted is not only possible, it's inevitable. And the more you allow it, the more it flows towards you. And it gets better and better and better.